Welcome to Our Mountains. I'm Rhonda Brashear.
I'm Dean Osborne.
And I'm Joel Brashear. And for the folks at home, I wanted to share this. Over the past couple weeks, we've been watching these videos for our local treasures. Well, I thought I'd share a little bit more about that. Local Treasures is a fundraiser that we had here in Leslie County that raised several $1,000s that's going to go to local charities and organizations here that are all for a good cause. And that evening, you guys have seen the videos that we've been doing. We got one more to show you today, but all of those honorees we gave a redbud tree because the symbol of our community foundation is a tree because we're all about setting down strong roots and growing as tall and as strong as we can get. So we were really proud. It was a great evening. I think we all had a lot of fun.
Kentucky School of Bluegrass Traditional Music for Hazard Community Technical College had a good time. Had a lot of fun because it's a lot of fun to get grants. We got grant for scholarship for our students to help pay for their tuition to our program. And our students also performed that night.
They were wonderful.
We had a great time.
Yeah. And I was proud that my dad was able to be there that night. He is a member of the Disabled American Veterans, and you will see him in this video. Let's take a look.
Ball. Aim. Aim. Far. Aim. Far. Aim. Far. Aim. Far. Aim. Far.
For almost 100 years, the Disabled American Veterans have worked and served in communities across the United States.
The DAV is it's an organization that's formed to help help all veterans to get the benefits and the needs that they need as far as medical and any other services, mainly being medical services that they need or services that they need at home or services to carry them to the medical appointments and services to help them fill out papers that they need filled out, not only for the VA or anything else as far as concerned, the papers they need hospital-wise.
We do mostly the funerals around for the county, It's the last thing we can do for them. And it's a good organization to belong to.
We have an honor guard in our chapter here at Leslie County that does honor guard for all veterans if a family requests them to be done. And we do them all over the county, and we have done them in other counties. And we try to do them for every veteran if a family requests it, and if a family does not request it, we still contact the family and see if they so desire that. Regardless of whether they belong to the Leslie County chapter or not, we still do them, and we do them with great pride.
The Leslie County chapter of the DAV have been serving the people of Leslie County for many years.
We do community work. If somebody wants something done, they call us, we'd be more than glad to do it. But I think mostly is when we do the military honors for the fallen veterans. That is where we're most appreciated, because people will come up to us and thank us, and stuff like that. Sometimes they'll fix dinner for us, on the graveyard. But that is one of the most, I believe, the most important thing that we can do for the community. It's an honor for us to do it for the soldier, because that's the last thing we can do. At least we can send him off, on his way, that he know that he's had a military funeral. And that's the reason we do it.
I think it's a real important organization to the county for all the veterans, the people that their family that's veterans and wants to be honored with a military funeral. We do that for them.
On the first Friday of every month, the DAV gathers for their monthly meeting at the Leslie County Extension Office.
And we usually have about 5 to 6 members. Sometimes we have guests from other chapters comes in and sits with us. And first thing we do, the commander calls the meeting to order, and then we have prayer. And then we discuss if we have any new business or old business, what's coming up in the future. And we have a sick and shut-in list. We put people, sick in the county, and we go through all our business and stuff. And at the end of our meeting, we have a closing prayer. Either me or Clarence, we do that. And we just fellowship and have a good time, talking about things in the county. And our most recent conversation has been our veteran cemetery up on the hill they're building, and we discuss that pretty much every meeting. I think it's a good thing that it's in our county. That's one thing that you cannot do is honor a veteran that's gave all. You cannot honor them too much.
We can bury our veterans up there that wants to be buried there, bury them with honors.
And the members of the DAV say that they enjoy being a part of the group.
But it's a good organization to belong to if you're a veteran and you still can do it. A lot of people, they are just too old and they can't do it. But all of us is getting, we're getting up in age, so we still do it though. It's an honor. To me, that was the reason I joined it back years ago.
About the DAV, I ain't planning on leaving until, like I said, the old saying, till it's so dirt my face or like that. So if as long as I possibly can make it, I may not be able to do the job that I'm doing.
Do you think it just being with me and other members of the chapter is fun, and we have a good friendship and fellowship?
I sure do. I'm just glad to be part of it.
There are several ways to get more information about the DAV.
Well, you can come to our meetings, like first Friday of each month, or you can go online, and they have a huge website. It's a national thing, and or you can get up with one of us. We've got a website, and you can get up with one of us and bring a copy of your DD-214. And the age limit is what determines the amount you pay for a membership. The older you are, the less it costs.
For your service to our country and the comfort you bring so many across our community, we are proud to say that the Leslie County DAV are Leslie County local treasures.
Thanks, Joel. When we come back, we're going to take a special look at some of the folks that make our mountains possible. Stay tuned.
Frontier Nursing University is committed to better care for women and families. Our nurse midwife and nurse practitioner programs rank among the top in the nation, and our graduates are passionate leaders who serve rural and underserved communities around the world. Frontier.edu.
Folks, welcome back to Our Mountains. Now, last year was a very important year for one of our sponsors. The Kentucky Bankers Association celebrated their 125th anniversary, and they asked us here at Our Mountains to produce a video honoring their time serving the state of Kentucky. Now, I thought it'd be kind of neat to share that with you guys at home. So here's a look at 125 years of the Kentucky Bankers Association, featuring the music of our very own Rhonda Brashear and the voices of Appalachia Choir. we can't thank the Kentucky Bankers Association and all of our sponsors enough for allowing us to do Our Mountains each and every week. Without them, there simply wouldn't be a television show. Now, when we come back, Mom's in the kitchen, and she's making a salad even I don't care to eat. Don't go anywhere.
One voice, unifying banking in Kentucky, our Commonwealth. We are the Kentucky Bankers Association. We are the KBA. The KBA is a nonprofit trade organization that has been providing legislative, compliance, education, and vendor solutions to its member institutions since 1891. The KBA's directors and staff work together with its members to make the financial services industry in Kentucky a more effective and successful place to work. The mission of the KBA is to provide effective advocacy for banks in Kentucky and on a national level. We strive to serve as a reliable and responsive source of information and education about areas of interest to the Kentucky banker. The strength of the Kentucky Bankers Association is bankers unifying as an industry to speak as one voice. With one voice, we are a Commonwealth.
Welcome back to Our Mountains. Today I'm going to fix something called pineapple pretzel salad. And you might think pineapples and pretzels don't go well together, but they really do. I'm going to make the crust with pineapples and sugar and real butter. And the recipe calls for 1 cup of crushed pretzels, but I like to use about 2 cups because I like a lot of crust. So in my food processor, okay. Perfect. You don't want to make them all into cracker meal, but you do want them to kind of chunky. I think that might be enough. Here's what they should look like. Right about the size of peanuts. I'm going to add the pretzels into the melted butter, 1 stick of melted butter, and 1/3 cup of sugar. And just toss those around a little bit. Now put that into a baking dish. Just put that right in, mix it up with your hands a little bit. Press it down. You're going to bake this in the oven for 8 minutes at 350 degrees. And while that is baking, we're going to make the filling. I have 1 container, an 8-ounce container of extra creamy whipped topping, an 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese, and a 16-ounce can of crushed pineapple, well drained, and a little bit more sugar, about 1/2 cup. Less if you want to, but I like it sweet. So we're going to just mix this up a little bit till it's all mixed together. See how creamy that is. It really is good. All right, we've got the pretzel salad, pineapple pretzel salad. I've made the crust and it's been baked in the oven. I cooled it in the freezer just to speed things up a little bit. And now I've also cooled the filling. Remember, that was the pineapple and the cream cheese and the whipped topping and sugar. And now you just load it right in there pile it on, and you're done. You can eat it right now or you can chill it for later. This stays fresh in the refrigerator 3 or 4 days. It really is good. It's a good complement for meat. Goes really well with ham, turkey. It's good for holidays, around Easter time. I just love it. It's a light and sweet, but not too sweet. Those salty pretzels really give it a good crunch and a good flavor. The pretzel in the bottom, the pretzel crust, is going to be hard and crunchy. So just dig right down into it. It's really good. And you can see it does cut pretty well. This is really good to take to a church function or to a family dinner, potluck, because you can make it ahead of time and you'll be the hit of the show. So I'm going to try a little bit of this here. Make sure I get some of that crunchy crust in the bottom. It is so good. You're going to love it, I promise. You'll also love what's coming up next, so stay tuned.
Our Mountains is sponsored by Frontier Nursing University, educating nurse midwives and nurse practitioners through distance education. The Kentucky Bankers Association, your association, our Commonwealth. The Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky, a community foundation helping donors make meaningful investments in Eastern Kentucky. Learn more at appalachiankentucky.org. Hazard Community and Technical College. Find them online at hazard.kctcs.edu. And a gift from Mr. and Mrs. Sunshine.
Welcome back to Our Mountains. The band Hyden in Plain Sight holds a special place in our hearts, and they're going to make their first appearance on our program. They're students from the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music. They're in one of our ensembles, but they decided to form another group outside of the school, playing a song called If You Can't Be Good, Be Gone. Here's Hyden in Plain Sight.
Hey guys, we're from the Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music. This is our band Hyden in Plain Sight, and we're about to play If You Can't Be Good, Be Gone. 1, 2, 3.
song from Hyden in Plain Sight. Does our heart good here on the program to see young people playing bluegrass and traditional music. If you're a fan of bluegrass music, you're going to want to tune in next week when I sit down with my cousin and Grand Ole Opry star Bobby Osborne to talk about his first ever music video, his new release on Compass Records called Original, and it's an apt title for the man. You'll want to see that program. Don't go away. On this program, we've still got plenty of things to come. We'll be back on Our Mountains.
I'm Nina Harris, and I'm assistant professor at Frontier Nursing University, and I'm also a nurse midwife and a nurse practitioner.
At Frontier Nursing University, it's more than an education, it's a calling. Answer the call.
Now, folks, I'm going to be honest with you. There are benefits to having your own television show. And one of them is putting your daughter on TV whenever you want to. Here she is singing one of her favorite songs with a little help from her Mimi. This is Chloe Brashear.
Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions throughout in the old as our days disappeared all too soon. But I wandered much further today than I should, and I can't seem to find my way back to the root. So help me if you can, I gotta get back to the house at Pooh Corner by 1. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done, like count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky, back to the days of Christopher Robin. Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do, got a honey jar stuck on his nose. He came to me asking help and advice. From here no one knows where to go. So I'm ready to ask all the realities there, and I'm using the jar of the nose of a bear. So help me if you can, I gotta get back to the house at Pooh Corner by 1. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done, like count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky, back to the days of Christopher Robin, back to the days of Christopher Robin, back to the days of Pooh.
We're going to have a couple of weeks in a row here with relatives on the show. I got to sit down with Bobby Osborne from the Grand Ole Opry and the Kentucky School of Bluegrass Traditional Music, talking about his new album, his new music video, his touring schedule, and the fact that he wrote the title song for Alison Krauss's new album. So just about every area you can hit at 85 years old, he's hitting those within the last couple of months. Amazing.
He's certainly not slowing down at all, is he?
No, he's not. We're really proud of him, as we are our Kentucky School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music band, within a band, Hyden in Plain Sight.
You know, they played for us at the local Treasures, and it was a treat to have them. They really performed well that night, so I loved hearing them begin on the show today.
Now you want to tune in next week for sure, because Bobby Osborne will be on the show, and we will show his video, so don't miss it. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you next time.